Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Mary. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, that lamb was sure to go. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guest. We've all heard the story of Mary. Tonight, I'm sharing with you the story of the lamb. Now, our lamb came into the world as a unique little creature, and his parents nurtured and loved him. For you see, our little lamb didn't like to graze on grass. He didn't like to lounge about in the fields. He wanted to explore the world. He was out there. And so one day, his father gave him a nickname that stuck. And that was TBA. For you, my son, are born to be amazing. And one day, something great will happen to you. Now, TBA was proud of his name and wanted to do his parents proud. And so he latched on to Mary, for Mary was also always exploring. One day, he followed her to school. He saw the big red building on the hilltop, the steeple with the bell, and kids playing in the yard. Oh boy! He ran towards the fence, was just about to jump, when he read the sign. School rule! No lambs allowed at school, for they will make the children laugh and play. TBA stopped. He was sad. His adventure to school was cut short. And so he sulked home, leaving Mary to go to school alone. But his curiosity was still inside him. And so he went to the wisest sheep he knew, his father. And he asked, Dad, what is school? School is a place where people go to learn new things. They discover new events and people. Is there a school for little sheep? Huh. Us sheep, you know we stay in the fields. We graze. We don't go to school. But Dad, I really want to go. Then you should go, my son. Go. Be amazing. And so TBA had newfound courage and confidence. And the next day when Mary went to school, he followed along. This time, he confidently strolled over the fence and landed in the yard with the kids. Just then, the school bell rang. Ding dong! Ding dong! The kids scurried inside, and little TBA followed right behind. Mr. Wolfington stood at the front of the room and read out the roll call. He got to the last name. Mary! Here! Now, pull out your textbooks and... Excuse me, sir. TBA was at the back of the room. Yes? You forgot my name. Who are you? Said Mr. Wolfington. My name is TBA, and I'm here to learn. I'm a lamb. Didn't you read the sign outside? No lambs allowed in this school. Yes, I read the sign. Then you must... You can read? Yes, I can read. Now this intrigued Mr. Wolfington, for he had never encountered a sheep that could read before. Come forward. I will give you a quiz. If you get the 3 answers right, you can stay in school. And so TBA ran up to the front and waited for his 3 questions. Your first question. What comes down but never goes up? Aw, that's easy. Rain.
All right, a tougher one for you. What's the longest word in the dictionary?
Now this one, TBA stood and thoughtfully thought. I got it! Smiles! Because there's a mile between two S's. Mr. Wolfington was realizing he'd have to give a tougher question because he didn't want little lambs coming into his school.
All right. You enter a cold room. You have a match, a kerosene lantern, and a wood-burning stove. Which do you light first?
I'd like the match. Mr. Wolfington was mad, for TBA had answered all his questions right. But he also admired that TBA had come and bravely tried to get into school. So he proudly told the class, "Class, history has been made today, for this little lamb will now be allowed to attend our school." TBA was full of excitement at breaking a barrier. And he realized that greatness now awaited him. Not only did he become the first student, he went on to become the first sheep teacher at the school. Now, what is the moral of this story? The moral is, if you have belief in yourself and you pursue your dreams, you too can find yourself achieving amazing things. Mr. Joseph.